My dear friends, what is the meaning of the feast of the Holy Family for us this year? One time a parishioner approached me and said, Father, our family is not normal. I said, well, God bless you. You are not alone. There's no such thing as a perfect family. A family does not happen. It is the result of serious efforts of the members of the family to make it work. Even the family of Jesus, if you look at the readings of his ancestors, they were not perfect people. His grandfather was David, and David had a illegal relationship with Bathsheba, and the result of that was Solomon. Those were the grandparents of Jesus, and some other personalities, so you don't have to be perfect to be holy. You don't even have to be normal and perfect, to be holy. They are holy family, not perfect. So, last Christmas, we talked about the steps to attain peace. This Sunday of Holy Family, we will talk about the different steps to have a happy and peaceful and holy family. We will enumerate some points that will help us form a family that is happy and harmonious and hopefully holy. So these points, very simple, that you can bring home and hopefully apply so you'll improve your families. Number one, love. St. Paul mentioned that. Love is the only reason why two people should live together and form a family. That's the only reason. There's no other reason. If you have other intentions, and motives, it won't work. Because with love, you can conquer any problem. People who are in love, they will fight for that love. And what do people who are in love do? They want to be together because they enjoy each other. That's family. I want to be with you because my world is you. And from this abundance of love, it will overflow to children, relatives. But this love is the only reason. Without love, everything will be a problem. So that's number one. Before you even decide to approach anybody, come on, let's have a family, love. When some couples have problems, they come to the priest and ask for advice. The first thing I tell them is, look at each other in the eye. Do you still love each other? Otherwise, you're wasting my time. If there's no more love, what's the point? There's nothing else to save. Love, very important. Second point, to have a happy and peaceful and holy family. Anticipate the needs of the other before your own. Think of the other first. That's really true love in action. Because you're really after the well-being of a loved one. That is love in action. That I'm really concerned about Parents loving the needs of the children, children needs. There is mutual, virtue of pure commitment to that person. You're thinking of the well-being of the person first before your own. That is how to build a strong bond. And that's how to become lovable. When you know that the other person is really thinking of you, that gives you a sense of affirmation that you are important. That you are something because somebody truly cares for you. Anticipate the needs of the other. Because if everybody in the family is self-centered, can you imagine? It's one pushing his own agenda. There will be trouble. Going to clash with everybody. And there will be arguments and fights and plates flying in the kitchen. Because everybody wants his own thing to be done first. No, doesn't work. Third point to have a joyful, peaceful family. Always consider the other person to be better than yourself. It is very difficult, to think that somebody else is better than you. But this is the only way by which you open doors of communication. You should be, as a member of the family, whether you are parents or children, you should be willing to listen to the opinions, suggestions of others. Because you are not right all the time. You have to listen to what they think. There are some people who try to dominate everybody and want everybody to do what he or she wants. Stop that. Don't force everybody to be like you. One like you is enough. You have enough trouble already with only one like you. Don't multiply yourself. Try to listen. There's bright ideas. When there's something to happen or to be done, let everybody express, listen to everybody. It's beautiful when something happens that it becomes a corporate decision. Everybody has a contribution. You will be surprised if you listen, to what people think, the ideas. And in a family, it's so beautiful when something happens. It's a product of a corporate decision. It's very moving to see families in harmony like that. Then, fourth, when difficult problems arise, and they will, talk to your family first before you talk to other people. Talk to your family first, because the danger of giving information to people who are not really close to you and you cannot trust. You don't know. Some of them may even use this information against you. They are not your family. Or example, little kids who have problems, and since they cannot talk this out to their parents, they talk to their peers. And then this small, innocent kids settling their own problems, and you don't know what they will do. They go to their peers, and all of them do not know what's going on. You have to consult first your family. That is why it's so beautiful to see parents who can sit down with their children and talking it out. Otherwise, they will go to other people. And you don't know what will happen there. There's a lot of horrible dangers that would happen if parents don't have time to sit down with their kids who have serious problems, especially personality issues, their struggles, school. These are all difficult. And parents, if you love your kids, see to it that they understand that. See to it that love it's expressed in a language they can understand. Because when you love a person and he knows that, you can say anything as long as he knows that you really care. So there should be a line of openness among families, especially when serious issues arise, and not keep all these things on your own. Talk to your father, talk to your mother, your brothers and sisters who can help you, and not to people you cannot truly trust. That's very important in family. And last, a point here, very briefly, it is in family to build trust. It is important to be honest than to lie. Even if what people call white lie, white, black, brown, gray, red, still a lie, It's important, it's more noble to be honest. You will be loved and appreciated if you are sincere and honest. And this is important because you have to build trust among the members of the family. So, these are points that you can bring immediately and can apply, and we are responsible for the well-being of our families. Family is a gift from God. That's one of the blessings of old age, that you see your children, your grandchildren, your great-grandchildren, wonderful, beautiful family, the gift of God to us. But you have to do your effort so that this beautiful gift will be happy, peaceful, and holy. That's the end of the homily.